All right, so come into child's pose, toes together, knees divide. You're gonna reach the arms out in front, and then you're gonna drop the hips back. Drop the head between the arms, and then breathe into the back. As you exhale, gently let the chest drop towards the floor. Good, then you're gonna come up, walk your hands over to the left side, take your right arm, stretch it nice and long, and then lower your body down from there. And then nice deep breaths. Stretch the side body. Very good. Before we go to the other side, we're going to do our rotations on this arm. We did them earlier in the hour, either on the forearm or up on the palm, hand behind the head. Let's go 5 rotations. Elbow to elbow, rotate, look up towards the sky, and focus to lift out of that bottom shoulder. Exhale as you open. Fantastic. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Walk the hands to the right. Reach your left arm long. Lower the side body down as you drop the hips back. And let's go 3 breaths here. Nice and deep. Good job. When you're ready, either on the palm or the forearm, rotations on the opposite side. Close the elbow towards the other elbow. Rotate, look towards the sky. 5 here. Fantastic. Then we're going to place the hands underneath the shoulders, turn the toes under, lift the hips up, and gently push the head between the arms, rocking forward, rocking back. We call these our down dog pulses. Get a little bit of an opening through the mid-back, as well as starting to open up the back of the legs. And then when you're ready, you can walk out those heels, gently drop one heel towards the floor and the other, pedal back and forth 3 to 5 times. A nice calf stretch. Very good. If you're comfortable for pigeons, swing your right leg forward, square the hips, or you can go on your back for figure 4. Otherwise, sitting tall, kind of square the hips and just gently sway back and forth. Good. And then when you're ready, you're gonna sit down. Again, if you're on the ground, you kind of bring one leg to the side. If you're seated, we're gonna bring that back leg around, sit tall, hug into the chest for a seated twist. Good job. Looking over the shoulder. Or at least turn the head in that direction, and then feel free to relax the eyes closed. And then take note of which leg are you hugging to the chest, because we're going to go back into that down dog position, and then the leg you're holding in is going to be the leg that you go for pigeon or for figure 4. So when you're ready, go ahead and make your way back into down dog. Hands beneath the shoulders, turn the toes under, hips in the air, gently push the head between the arms, rocking forward and rocking back. Core strong, open through the mid-back. And continue to kind of lift your hips high. And then when you're ready, pedal out those heels. Very good. Then we're going to go left leg forward. If that was the side you were hugging, that's the side I had. Or figure 4 if you prefer. Square the hips. Just gently sink into pigeon here, looking to open up the hip. Hip flexor a bit in the back. Hello. Breathe. And then when you're ready, swing that back leg around. Or if you're on the back, go ahead and bring the legs to the side. Sit tall, hug the leg in, twist around. Relax the eyes, close, and breathe. Spend too much time staring at the screens as it is. All right, very good. Last thing we're gonna do, so we did quite a bit of shoulder work today. Just wanna finish with some neck ranges of motion. You can kind of see me with the, try to block the sun. There we go. All right, sitting nice and tall, we're gonna start with some flexion and extension. So you're gonna go chin towards the chest. So I drop the chin down, and then very gently, I'm gonna go hands on top of the head and just encourage the chin towards the chest. Please don't force it. And then about 5 seconds there. The opposite one is gonna be hands across the chest, downward tissue pull, and then gently look up. Good. We're going to go 2 more cycles of those 2 movements. So chin to the chest, looking down, gentle overpressure here. Excellent. Palms on the chest, pull down, look up. Good. Final cycle, chin to chest. Open the back of the head, back of the neck, and then looking up. Final time. All right. From flexion extension, like next we're going to go rotation. So look over one shoulder, and you can start by just turning the head side to side, keeping your head stacked over your hips. And then the overpressure on the rotation is going to be 2 fingers on the cheekbone. Stay off the jaw, that tends to be more sensitive. Just 2 fingers on the cheek, just encouraging a little bit more rotation. And you can think like your opposite shoulder, try to kind of pull it back as you look. And let's go about 3 times each side. Awesome. All right, last one. Instead of just like, you could do like a normal lateral flexion, but what I'd like to focus in on is trying to stretch the traps area where it comes in and attaches to the top of the neck. So first of all, you can kind of just use your hands, kind of reach back, like start at the base of your neck, and then just kind of work your way up until you feel where your spine kind of goes into the top of the head. If you feel just above that, you should feel like a little ridge line. All right, and then you can start to use like your middle finger and index finger and just kind of work into those muscles that drop down along the back of the skull there. Those tend to be really tender. So anytime you start to get like a little bit of a headache, it's a great spot to kind of work those tissues. And then that's the area that we're kind of looking to isolate as we move into like this trap stretch. So if I'm gonna stretch my left side, I'm gonna look to pin that shoulder blade back and down. So one way to do that is palm up, kind of lift the hips, sit that down, traction that shoulder blade back and down, and then sitting tall, I pull that chin in and just gently start to bring my chin towards the opposite collarbone. And again, we don't want to feel it so much on the side, but think about that area that we were just massaging a little bit at the base of the head. You want to see if you can isolate that area as you tuck in and look down. Breathe. And then relax, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Sitting as tall as you can, shoulder blade back and down, pull that chin in, and then gently chin towards the opposite collarbone. There you go. Heather, switch. Let's see. No, you got it, Heather. Never mind. Disregard. Beautiful. All right, and then we'll just kind of finish rolling the shoulders around, back and forth. And that'll be all for tonight, everybody. Thanks for being here. I don't know. Let me go ahead and I started the video for the last part of the stretch. Let me just go ahead and stop the video.